everybody, this is Peggy for CropStop.com, and today I have lots of products that I want to share with you and some projects that I've done using those products, so let's get started. This is the first one that I did, and the background you'll see is spotted colors. I use dilutional sprays. When I use the dilution sprays, those are the ones by Diane Reverly, my all-time favorite. I never ever waste anything. So I was making a page in my art journal, laid this piece of cardstock on top, and this is what I got. I'm going to use it. So that's how I got the background, and then I used a Sizzix embossing folder. This is really cool because this comes in a set of 2, and these embossing folders will match the die cuts that are out there, the decorative icons, and the Baroque ornament. So I will show you those. So that's how I got my embossed background. And then I just went over it with, which color did I use? The pecan feathers. That's how I highlighted my embossing right there. Then I used one of the Sizzix vines, it's called Vine Flourish, to do the little green accent there. And I called it a card. Kind of wild and bright, but you know what? It did the job. So there's one. Let me show you another. Now again, here's another, the dilution sprays. It's just my leftovers, and I took my big Sizzix die. This one's called Baroque Ornament, and I cut out this background. I also embossed the background with this. And then I just add a little sentiment and some Martha Stewart butterflies with her die punch. Now, if you look close right here, my little bling, I brought out some of my Viva Pearl pen and made those little gold dots there instead of using the other kind of bling. And then on my butterflies, I used the Magic Transparent for their little bodies. Look at all the products that I've had forever and I forget to use, so I decided to pull them all out of the hat. Let me move some things and I'll show you the next one. Now here's another card that I did, again using the Sizzix folder. And you know, I can't tell you the name of this, I apologize, I forgot to write it on there. But it comes in a set of 2 and it matches all of, like I said, the decorative icons. So see, they can kind of all go with this. There's 3 in that set. Look at that one, isn't that cool? This is my time favorite. I love this one. Don't know why, but that number 2 was my favorite. So those are those 3 that come in that set. And then all I did after I embossed it, I took my Distress Ink Wild Honey, and I did the technique where you do ink pad to paper and just brushed it over. Now I want you to watch real careful here what happens to my little birdcage stamp. Did you see it wobble? Isn't that too stinking cute? Kids love these. Grown-ups do really as well. I used a new product that we have at CropStop called Wobbles. I think, what are they called? Just Wobbles. Action Wobble. And it comes with the little directions. Can you kind of see that's a little plastic spring in there? One side obviously attaches to whatever you want to wobble and the other to your card. And then you get the wobble. I just love those little action things. So, make sure to check CropStop because we now carry those and I love them. Alright, now let me show you my final little project here. This is my scrapbook page. Now, I like to use all of my products for scrapbooking and card making. So what I did, they also came out, Sizzix came out with a 12-inch. This one's called Filigree Border. And again, it matches the Baroque ornament and the little icons. So I made a long one to go across the bottom using craft paper. Here's the Baroque ornament. I highlighted it a little bit with the Memento Bamboo. And then I like to take my little thin marker and do little etchings in there. Cut just some little and did some writing. Then what I'm going to do, and I'm going to show you how I attach this. A lot of people have a question. I'm going to stick this here. Now, this layout design came from Karen Berniston, who does the pop and cut card dies. I love those things. And so she had a page like this, and I thought, well, heck, I'm not going to think too hard. I'll just use hers. So let me show you how I connect my little thing here using my all-time favorite adhesive for these. Collage Page. Love Collage Page. It dries and I put it in this little applicator bottle, and well, let me clear this off and get things organized and I'll show you how I did it. Now again, what I used was this little applicator bottle. I got this in the model car airplane department at a hobby store. It was Arts and Hobbies or something, because it had this cute little adapter tip on the end that I could do really tiny things, and I keep a straight pin down in the tip. Well, I can't do it left-handed, but I do keep it in there like so. Keeps my little, whatever you call that thing, open. Now, watch, I always start this on my craft mat to make sure it doesn't come out in big blobs. And then I just go along and I put little dabs everywhere. And I'm doing it on the back of my cutting mat just because I wanted you to be able to see it better with it being tan on tan. I normally do everything on my craft mat, which, you know, that's one of my favorite tools. So let me just glue this up real quick. And I don't hit every spot. I try to just get the outer ones and a couple of the little ones. But see how nice that is? And what's nice about this Collage Podge is it dries clear and it's permanent. So that's the other thing you got to remember. When you put this baby down, it's there to stay. There's no moving her around. So I don't really worry about if it gets, you know how I'm moving it, it's getting on the other side. I don't care because it dries clear. Get some on that. There we go. All right, let me bring my page back in. Get a good hold of it. And I'm just going to stick it right there so it looks like a continuous thing. Now normally I would take, and I forgot to bring it over, my brayer. But I forgot to bring it with me over here, so I'll just use my hand. And there you go. And again, where it squeezes through, I don't get too excited because it dries clear. I will have to get my brayer and get those little parts down, but you'll get the idea. So there you are, a finished page. So make sure to stop over to CropStop. Everything I showed you today on this video, we sell at CropStop. Even Collage Podge, my favorite. One of my favorites. I have so many favorites. And make sure to tell them Peggy sent you. You have a great day. Bye.